I want to talk about why innocent people confess to crimes they did not commit. I can't think of a psychologically more profound question. If I were to ask the average person, would you ever confess to a crime you did not commit? Everybody would say no. Why would an innocent person confess? Really, there are a couple of different reasons. First of all, sometimes the question is answerable really by looking at who it is we're talking about. There are people who are weak and vulnerable to manipulation. Put them in an interrogation, they have very little tolerance for stress. They don't fully understand the consequences of giving a confession. So children, adolescents, people with mental health issues, people with low IQs, people who are in a state of shock at the time that they're being interrogated. These people are likely to give a confession because, you know what? Everybody has a breaking point, and they found theirs. And so they give a confession not fully appreciating what's going to happen next. A second issue in these cases has to do with the story about interrogation. Anyone who has not been through an American-style police interrogation can't fully appreciate the stress they would be under. Isolated, alone, away from anything and everyone that is familiar, put under stress and accused of a crime, and every time you deny your involvement, you're called a liar. Police will be confronting you with evidence. They may even be lying to you about the evidence and confusing you in the process. And in all of that, in the back of the innocent person's mind is, I want to get out of this situation. And you know what? I didn't do anything wrong. So I'll give them their statement. And when we're done, they'll investigate the case and they'll see that I had nothing to do with this. What the innocent person doesn't realize, in the naive belief that their innocence will shine through, what the innocent person doesn't realize is their confession more often than not closes the case. Part of the problem for judges and juries is that false confessions sound real. And for that reason, some of the research that we have done, my colleagues and I and others, shows that people cannot distinguish a true confession from a false confession. And that's a problem. And then you add to that the fact that confessions have a powerful effect on juries. When juries hear confessions, they will trust that confession almost more than they will trust anything else.